is count that paper. Count that paper. All I do is count that paper.
You ready? I'll lead us off.
All right.
Good evening, Firebirds. Welcome back to another Wednesday night Rainbow Six Siege. It is pure hype at Carthage right now. If you're just tuning in, literally maybe 10 minutes ago, we had just finished our 5 o'clock game against Rio Grande that was streamed via NECC. That was the most hyped game I have ever seen before. It was neck and neck. Carthage leading in the first map, getting it, I believe it was like 8 to 6. So we went into overtime, and Rio Grande held their own. And then going into map 2, Rio Grande pulled it off 7 to 2. Unfortunate for the Firebirds. And then coming back in map 3, coming back 7 to 4. Absolute beauty on the Firebirds side. Rio Grande pulling off a one map win, and the Firebirds winning it in the final round 4 to 2. Ice Helix and Thermometer coming back, pulling it off, going to a 1v1, getting the kill, and then winning the game by deactivating the diffuser. That was insane. I will really hope we have some way to just show some clips from that game. But I'm your host, as always, the Bearded Man. I'm joined by Toner's out sick, so we got
Dak. I'm on the Rocket League team, but I'm here to sub in, so should be fun.
Oh yeah, I'm so glad he was my first choice for substitution. I got word that Toner was out of commission, and I'm like, oh, I know exactly who to choose. Okay. So game 2 for the night. I will say this is going to be really interesting. The Firebirds have been playing since 5 o'clock nonstop. We had a 5-minute break switching lobbies, and we are going to go back for maybe another hour, maybe an hour and a half. So the Firebirds are they're tired. They're amped. They're warmed up. They're definitely warmed up.
They're in the
but
zone
they might
right
be a
now,
little bit sluggish. I got to be honest, because they just played that game. All of their energy was put towards that. But I feel like we're going to keep up that momentum and have a great game against the Carroll Pioneers tonight. Map 1 being Clubhouse. That was our map 1. So Firebirds know how to pull off a really good push by Rio Grande. And also, I will say this, Rio Grande was number 2 in the division. We were number 1. So that game was fighting for number 1. After map number 2, I looked at the leaderboard, and the Firebirds did drop down to second place just for a little bit though. After winning that map 3, we are back in first place. Rio Grande pulling off quite a bit really good plays. But Carroll, I'm excited for Carroll. So
what's Carroll's record in this right now?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I gotta be honest. I think they're 1-3 right now. I'm getting word. Firebirds are 3-0.
Okay. Sweet.
So I mean, the Carroll has won one match.
Okay.
So they know how to win. I'm not saying. I mean, they know how to play this game.
Yeah, definitely.
So we can't say anything. They could completely clutch up, especially because our players have been playing for so long. They could very well be very tired right now.
That is very true. It seemed like they put out a lot on those last 3 games that we just saw.
Yeah.
So
oh yeah, it was taking a toll on me, and I was just watching. I was very into the game. So, and I was a little bit sad I couldn't, shoutcast, but the beautiful people at NECC were able to
they must have had a lot of fun doing that. So.
They probably did. But also, I know that
podcast.
this game is about 20 minutes late. This game should have started 20 minutes ago. So we're a little bit behind schedule, but we're going to start up map 1. Carthage is attacking on Clubhouse. We know Clubhouse like the back of our hand at this point, so I think this should be really good. What are your predictions for the first assault ban?
I mean, obviously, Jackal, I feel like right off the rip would be an obvious one. I feel like a lot of people just...
I think it's going to be a Thatcher. I don't know. See, one of the things that was interesting about the Rio Grande match is a lot of the bans were pure target bans. They weren't banning... See, Maverick. That's a really good ban, but you never see it. Firebirds are really good at adapting. I think Jackal is a good ban, but there's better bans.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that's the best way to say it. So. Thatcher.
There you go.
Thatcher's always banned, like every single time.
Yeah,
it is always going to be a Thatcher ban. The other attacker, that's where it differs. Now, defense is going to be interesting. I'm thinking Cade ban.
I feel like Frost would be a decent one, or even Mira. Mira would definitely be a good ban. Yeah. There it is.
Okay, so you're going to be taking over Siege. But that's a pretty solid ban. I think
Okay.
Mira's really good on this map. I think it's gonna be a Cade now. Yeah, I told you. It's got to be Cade Mira on this map. I think those are the two most popular bans.
And I feel like that's just like a dynamic duo right there.
It is. I
Cade and Mira,
definitely think so. Especially on basement. Mira has some really, really good spots for her window that
true.
just completely cause issues. So round one.
Let's see
going
where
in.
everyone goes.
It's gonna be interesting. This is your first time with competitive Siege.
Yeah.
So what happens now is each team's gonna pick their initial operators, and then in about 4 seconds, each team's gonna see each other. They're gonna, display their
So they
operators.
could just adapt and see what they want to do.
And then what's gonna happen is they're gonna be hidden again in about now, and now one player on each team has the option, or everybody. They can only make one switch.
Okay.
So every player has the option to do it, but only one person on the team can make that switch.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Kind of
A
interesting.
little bit of slow load time. So, but yeah. So Blue Phoenix going Zofia for the Firebirds. Ice Helix going Jackal. Pawsy Guy going Kali. Papa Plants going Ace, and Quizbeat going Capitayo.
See, I don't know if I'm a big fan of the Cali on this map.
Oh, you haven't seen Pawsy Guy play Kali.
Oh, really?
You
Okay.
have not seen
Okay.
Pawsy Guy play Kali.
Because I feel like Cali is just like sniper long distance.
Just wait.
Like that's what you
just
need.
wait. The way Pawsy Guy plays Kali, it's beautiful. It's an art piece.
Okay.
But
Now you got me interested.
You got- yeah.
I want to see this. So.
oh, I promise you, it's
Attackers
gonna be
need to
interesting.
locate
Now
and
it looks
defuse
like
as many bombs as they can.
Carroll, the Pioneers are going a Jaeger Castle, Smoke Pulse, and Bandit. Going that Bandit for that electricity. However, it looks like they're going basement. For a second there, I thought they were going bar, and I'm like,
That's
that
what I
is not
thought.
right. But they are going basement, solid hold. It's interesting they're
Looks
going
like someone's
Bandit
going upstairs, too.
because now none of the hatches are electrified. But also, Bandit is just better when you don't have a Cade.
Yeah.
I think,
Basically, the Aldi brand of Cade. if you
Yeah.
think about it, so.
it looks like they're castling up tunnel, which is weird. I don't think they reinforced tunnel at all. So
no.
5 seconds.
I'm not saying that's gonna be a mistake on their part. It's interesting. I think
just
that's
leaves a
very.
big opening.
It's unique. It's something we've never really seen before. Castles, I think, a really good choice. Having those bulletproof barricades are gonna cause make it a little bit tougher to have the Firebirds breach onto point. But ultimately, oh, they did reinforce the tunnel. So, Pawsy Guy droning in to that tunnel, trying to make sure nobody's there. But we both know that castle barricaded that, so nobody's in there. And they're probably being like, what? Castle barricading tunnel?
Bomb has been located.
But they got that
One
pulse.
volley's
That
down
pulse
there.
is going to be a pretty big issue for them, I think. Having those that heartbeat sensor to detect players behind walls.
I feel like that will be a good one for them.
Ice Helix breaching onto second floor as Jackal, making sure they don't have any roamers, which I believe from when I
believe they do.
yeah, I don't believe they
They're
do.
all on site or a little bit above site because I know they're getting those hatches. I don't know for sure if there's one still up there or not. So.
It looks pretty secure. We might have some
Looks like we
people.
have-
Firebirds pushing into Arsenal from different angles. Pawsy Guy getting a shot on Bandit, but it's not enough to cause any. Well, it's quite a bit of damage, but not enough to down the Bandit. Pulse pulling out that heartbeat sensor, trying to make sure. But Ice Helix is able to get a footprint detection on one of the Pioneers players, detecting that they do have a roamer. There you go. It's Castle. Castle's roaming, but they know Castle's right there. So
And Jackal's got a good hold on that corner right there. So if Jackal comes around. Or,
Pawsy Guy getting the pick on the
we go.
Jaeger for the Pioneers. Pioneers are down to 4 people, and I gotta be honest, Firebirds still haven't really pushed in. They have
I think there
angles.
was one on site if I was not mistaken.
There is one holding angle from tunnel, but not, and they're not on site, which is
Okay.
gonna slow it down a little bit. Having 60 seconds left, Blue Phoenix activating something. He stunned himself. There you go. Unfortunately, Quizbeat falling, but Papa Plants getting a pick on the castle. That means that the Firebirds can rush in, or not rush in, but push in without any roamer causing any issues. Papa Plants pushing in, checking this, or Pawsy Guy pushing in, checking to see if there's
he sees
anybody in
him.
Arsenal, shooting through the wall, the
That's a kill
boxes,
for Pawsy
getting the
Guy.
pick on the pulse. It is now 4v2, 30 seconds left, and they know that they're both on bar. So Pause guy's just gonna make quick work of that with that sniper, holding down some really good angles. Firebirds are gonna push in just a little bit, setting up a claymore to protect their back. They need to plant though. Time's coming up.
Ticking.
But Papa Plonsk looks like he's moving on to Arsenal to plant while the rest of the team holds the angle. Unfortunately, Pause guy getting picked. It is now a 3v1. Bandit is in bar. He is getting picked off by Blue
there's Blue
Phoenix,
Phoenix
and
with the
Firebirds
kill.
win round 1. What do you think about that round?
Very intense, very fast paced. Firebirds knew what they wanted to do there. They went in and definitely did what they wanted to do there. So they were baiting each other a little bit. It looked like one got baited, but I feel like that was a part of their plan. Bait that one guy, get in there, plant, and do their thing. So
I agree. Ultimately, it's not about how many people you lose. It's about winning the match.
yeah, I
So
agree with that.
you could get down to a 5v1, and if that one person gets all 5 kills, they win.
Yeah,
Like that's ultimately what it is.
I totally
so
agree.
sacrificing a pawn in that metaphor, I think is a really good tactic sometimes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So even if you got to trade one of your players for one of their better players, I think that's very crucial in one of these moments, especially when it's like the first couple rounds. I agree.
now in Rocket League, is there similar tactics like that where you purposely bait someone?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay. You just hit the ball. It's okay.
Yeah, you hit the ball in the back of the net and you win. So
I don't know why we don't score more. We just hit the ball in the net.
Attackers need to locate.
It's like this game. You just click on their heads.
yeah, exactly.
But it looks like round 2, Firebirds still attacking.
like they're
Firebirds going
upstairs.
the same comp as before, having aces that hard breacher and holding defuse, whereas the Pioneers holding CCTV this time, going Jaeger, Frost, Smoke, Maestro, and Bandit. Pretty similar comp. That being said, I think the Bandit is not going to really work out for them, seeing that they are playing Kali again. Posy guy pulling out that Kali.
Yeah, you were not kidding about that.
Getting word that somebody's trolling you on your track.
Oh, really? I run track. I'm sorry.
5 seconds to insertion.
Not wearing esports attire?
Nah, the jersey's in the wash, man.
in the wash.
Jersey's
Attackers
in the
are marking
So you wore track and field. But
Yep.
shout out to our track and field team. I know they just came back from some tournaments these past couple
Yeah,
weeks.
we
So
actually got 2 guys or 4 guys up in.
why aren't you a national?
Yeah, we got a game to.
So
we got a game.
back to the game. Looks like they're pushing from outside through around kennels. I will say this: Pioneers holding a few people in bar, having 2 roamers is very interesting and unique strat, but it's not going to work. Now Kali's going to use that lance to destroy both of those bandit grenades.
looks like-
Or those, yeah, she's going to use that.
Ace is gonna get something too here.
Ace is going to throw those out and open up that wall. Ice Helix
Sally's
falling
looking for something.
to that Jaeger. Blue Phoenix getting picked off by that Jaeger again. 3v5, not good on numbers, but that Jaeger is getting a really, really good peek. But that Posy guy's going to get that kill.
And
That
it
was
goes
just
down.
not looking good for the Pioneers there. Once Posy guy repositioned. Now, I think Posy guy knows that they're down but not dead. Down but not out. So,
I think so as well.
but Quizby using that fire bow to cause a little bit of chaos inside, making sure that nobody can plant or nobody can move into that area. Probably that CC. But Smoke
Looks like we got a 3v3 now.
3v3, really good. Posy guy getting that
Yeah,
melee
3v2.
kill on the Jaeger. It is now 2 people on point against 3 Firebirds, and the Firebirds have that wall opened up. Unfortunately, getting picked off by the Bandit who's stationed on rafters.
Looks like he's holding that pretty well. He looks like he's got 2 angles on that too.
I agree. But, Posy guy getting downed in the process. It is now a 1v2. Posy guy's there having a sniper. Unfortunately, falling to Lion Poppy.
Lion Poppy.
I have a feeling you're going to play Lion on attack. But Posy guy
Potentially.
getting picked off by that super shorty.
See, right
That-
there,
that
I
shotgun.
felt like a lot of pressure was going in on that. And once they lost one of their guys, I feel like they might have panicked a little bit. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication. But hey, 1-1. We got more to go.
Oh, definitely. We got quite a bit. We have a lot to go.
Yes, we do.
It's been a long night, so I'm feeling it, and I'm sure our players are feeling it even
Oh,
more.
100%.
So, I think one of the big things is that having those 2 roamers, they were playing very, very cautiously.
Yeah.
And then, as you saw, once they got those 2 roamers, they were able to push in. But those 2 roamers got too many of our players.
Yeah, I
And
also
that-
feel like that these 2 teams are still trying to feel each other out, see what they can do, what guys they're gonna play, and I feel like right now everyone's just getting a feel for each other. So I feel like the first 2 matches aren't really a big thing. I feel like once it gets down to the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's when everyone's gonna be like, okay, this is who they're playing. This is where we gotta be.
I agree. I mean, it looks like the Firebirds are staying with their comp, though.
Yeah,
They're
I
confident. I think it is a very good comp. It's a very solid comp. They've practiced that comp many times. But
Defenders protect your bombs.
Pioneers switching it up quite a bit, or a little bit, getting a Mozzie and a Capkin. Capkin might cause a little bit of issues. The Mozzie is an interesting pick.
I do agree with that. Mozzie is a very interesting pick on the bench.
I gotta be honest, I really don't like Mozzie.
I don't either.
I don't think, I hate the fact that, my biggest thing is that to use the drones that he hacks, you have to be actually on drones, and you're just a sitting duck.
Yeah. And
You
plus,
know?
in this space with bedroom right here, and you also have the gym right there, I feel like it's just
10 seconds
super
to
compact to the point where you can't really play Mozzie unless you're sitting in bathroom, but then you're a sitting duck.
Yeah,
you can't
no,
really
I
do
agree.
much.
And there's always somebody sitting in bathroom, so I wouldn't be surprised if the Firebirds went along that right side wall and just shot through.
I feel like it'd be smart if they did. So.
It would be
But
smart,
what
but it's
I find-
reinforced, so they can't do that. They can't do that.
Yeah.
But the mute jammer again.
And the mute jammer and Mozzie, I feel like that's gonna kind of mess Mozzie up a little here. Oh, with getting the drones.
I should know. There's always one situation where I just don't know what happens. I don't think the Mozzie has an issue with the mute jammer. I think the mute jam, he's immune to mute jammers, but I don't know because
Yeah,
I have
that's true.
apparently never played this game.
Well,
So
well, no, I'm talking about like for getting the other drones.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what I'm talking
you're
about.
doubling up on a thing that's like.
Yeah, not neat.
Now mute though is being used as the hey, don't destroy this wall. But again, we're playing a Kali, which is the perfect counter to mute.
Correct.
So it's it's an interesting pick. We're gonna see how it goes.
Yeah, I also
But-
like the Ice Helix when Ash here and Blue Phoenix. Yeah, here. I like that combination right there. I feel like this is gonna be a good one to watch.
There's a lot of destruction on the Firebirds' part, but unfortunately, Ice Helix is falling to the Pioneers.
Looks like Ash just
It is
couldn't
now
get that kill
4v5.
off.
Yeah, that was a really good long range kill. But Pause Guy dropping to logistics, knowing nobody's there. Somehow, I would have expected someone to be there. But getting that shot
Oh,
on
he
the
gets one.
castle, it is now a 4v4.
He's looking for another.
He's looking for another, but will it be enough? I don't think so. Unfortunately, Quizby falling to Van Helsing, but Pause Guy is able to get another pick on Lion Poppy. So now it is a 3v3. I think they know somebody's in cash, so that person
I think they're
is
just waiting on Sophia to push up and see if they can do it. Oh, Sophia's actually stuck in there, but he's also
gonna
holding
use
it.
that. Yep.
There it is.
Now,
maybe a concuss.
will it be good enough? They know the person in
know
cash
someone's
room. I don't know who that is. Knows they're there though.
Oh,
Able
there
to-
he goes.
They are too distracted. Papa Plot's picking off that kill.
Nice little
It is-
bait right there.
I agree. Unfortunately, it looked like somebody just fell through a hatch.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, Papa Plot's fell. I think he fell in the earlier match too.
Look what we
But
were
that's
saying.
C4.
There's someone
It is
sitting in the
now really
bathroom.
scary. Yeah, it is now a 3v1,
pushing hard
2v1.
here.
They know he's in bathroom. They know.
There it
They
is.
Get the kill. Firebirds winning round 3.
Oh,
It is
he's
now
bad.
2-1 on
Yeah.
map 1. They just need to pull this. They just need to continue. They're playing very slow and steady. I can definitely tell.
They're comfortable.
They're comfortable, but they're tired.
Yes.
They're playing very cautiously.
Very.
I think because Rio Grande and Carroll
Warm
are just
out.
two very different teams. So like you said, they are still trying to adapt.
Yeah.
And I think the Firebirds are just still used to those Rio Grande strats.
Yeah.
They're just like, okay, these
We
people are
gotta
gonna be
play
poking.
safe.
They're gonna
Yeah.
be peeking me. They're not gonna be doing these really I can't think of the word. Really high risk, high reward, like the two roamers.
Yeah.
That's something you rarely see because
That is
you
so
are
true.
leaving point rather defenseless.
With a 3v5 type.
Exactly.
Of
A
play,
3v5 on point is not a good number.
Yeah.
But I think the Firebirds are now going to be slowly adapting to it. Now, pulling out a Thermite instead of a Capitayo.
I like that.
I like
agree
that
with
too. I think Capitayo, I think one of the big things is they need more opening.
I agree.
Now, they're going in through basement, which Pioneers are holding
Attackers need
basement,
to locate
which
and
is
defuse
an interesting
bombs.
point. There's a lot of walls to be opened, but
Yeah.
also like
They're going back to Bandit though.
they are going back to Bandit. I think Bandit's better on this map compared to Mute, or this
do agree.
point, because Mute is just like, I don't know. I think Bandit's a good call. I think you need some sort of electricity to defend those main walls and make sure that they don't open up at all. But also the fact we have a Kali, so that's just not even worth it. So
10 seconds
3.5
remaining.
hour marathon. we just made an awesome post to the Twitter. So definitely follow us on Carthage Esports on Twitter and Instagram
and Facebook. If you use
and TikTok. And Twitch.
And Twitch.
You're watching us on Twitch right now, so please take us.
Drop a follow.
Please drop a follow, or if you really want, subscribe.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Share the love. Share the love.
Twitch Prime sub. There we go. Use your Twitch Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime. But ultimately, you just being here is more support than that is the most amount of support you could have ever given us, and we appreciate that. So
we love you all.
Back to the game. Unfortunately, Firebirds falling. Ice Helix getting picked early in that initial firefight. Posy guy gonna push in a little bit. We are getting Quizby getting the pick on the bandit. That's good. Jaeger's about to fall, but getting a lot of damage into Posy guy. Jaeger's still alive. Unfortunately, going down in the process. Papa Plant's getting picked. It is now Quizby and Blue Phoenix 2v4 for the Firebirds to pull off. I hope they can do it. I think they can.
2v4? That's definitely
That's how we
doable.
won the last map against Rio Grande. It was
it's
a 2v4.
doable. So anything's doable right now. I feel like Lion's gonna try and peek this. Well,
Jaeger getting down in the process is now 2v3. Blue Phoenix getting that really good pick. They're holding blue though. Quizby knows somebody's there, but will she be able to figure out which angle they peek from? Minute 30 left.
Looks like
We
just
do need to
buying
start
time right
moving
here.
forward a little bit.
Yeah.
We're buying time, but we're buying a lot of time. So, that being said, Lion Poppy going shotgun, having that laser pointer too, which is going to just
That's unique.
tell the Firebirds
Unique.
where they are. Unfortunately, they don't know where he is. They know where
like
they
Quizby
do
just
know where he
gets
is,
a
but
pick.
Blue Phoenix getting the pick. It is now
Wow.
2v1, and it's
Smart play.
Quizby's planting. Blue Phoenix needs to defend her. While she plants, Defuse has
Looks
been
like they got the
planted.
plant
It
down.
is now 2v1. Quizby has no health.
Absolutely.
Castle is pushing
zilch.
through blue. Unfortunately, will they catch it? They know. It's yes!
There we go.
Oh,
Quizby with the finish right there.
that
Beautiful
was
play.
beautiful by Quizby having no health. If that Castle got a single bullet into Quizby, Quizby
been
would have
done.
fallen,
Yeah.
and the Pioneers would have taken that round.
But like we were talking earlier, baiting someone.
Baiting
And
some.
right
Well, I
there,
don't think that was baiting.
well,
Blue Phoenix was
initially-
holding that angle.
Yeah, but
Quizby
he did
was
not know
holding
that opposite
behind.
side was open.
It
So,
was. I think
but
that was.
I think that played out really well for them.
Now ICL is going Lion instead of whoever they played last round. They played an Ash. That was it.
Yeah, Ash. Yep.
They played an Ash instead of.
I like Lion.
Lion. I think Lion's solid.
I believe Lion gives you the boost, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
No.
Finka gives you the boost.
Oh, my bad.
Lion. So Lion has a drone that, when activated,
there's Finka.
will
There
send
we
out
go.
a signal or a pulse that any movement during that pulse will mark for that team.
Oh, okay. That's what. Okay, gotcha.
It's
But
really
hey, we got
good
a Finka
because
there, though.
it forces the team, when that's going off, it forces the opposing team to make two decisions. One, continue moving and let the entire enemy team know your position. Or two, stand perfectly still. And that's ultimately what it's kind of used for. It's used for when you're about to push in, you do it so that you know if someone's trying to run at you, or you just make sure they don't move.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times when you're pushing, people will try to move and maneuver. So it all depends on how Ice Helix performs, but I think Ice Helix is going to do a great job.
Yeah, I feel like he'll be completely fine here. So it looks like they're also going down to basement again.
Once again,
Try to run
basement,
back.
it has not worked out for the Pioneers. It is 3v1, or 3-1 in map 1.
And I think they're 0 for 2 for 0 or 0 for 2 for this.
Objective is to
I think
locate
so.
a bomb and defuse it.
I swear, I think so. I don't know. Because I don't pay attention to this game, apparently. But
I guess
I think the
not.
Firebirds are confident. They know what they're going to throw at them. Now, I did see the Pioneers do have a roamer in Rafters, which might not be really good for the Firebirds. I think that is a really key angle that, I mean, okay, it's funny because that Jaeger's looking at a doorway that we're not going to push through.
Yeah.
Because that doorway, if somebody pushes through, it's whoever's on Rafters
Yeah.
is just going to gun them down. So,
I agree.
and Ice Helix is going to scout out Rafters, seeing if anybody's in there, and committing to it, which is going to be really good.
Oh, there is
I don't
someone
know
up
if
there.
there is, but I wonder if Ice Helix knows that.
I think he might have saw him. I think he does.
I have no idea. Oh wait!
Uh-oh.
Oh, the Jaeger's moving. They know!
Oh,
They
they know
finally
now.
know. Icy Helix knew it. He's pulling out that lion pulse. I think once they get rid of this Jaeger, it's really
Jaeger's
clear.
holding that hard though.
Yeah, Papa Plansk falling to Van Helsing, on the Pioneers. It is now 4v5. Pioneers
Paz
up by
is
a
trying to look
single
for something
person,
here.
but we've seen that doesn't really matter in the long span as long as you're getting kills. They know someone's rafter. The big thing though is they're committing. They're committing to garage, and that they have the high ground, they have the cover. So whether or not the Firebirds continue to push this, that's going to be an interesting
Jaeger's
decision.
moving back a little bit because he knows.
Oh,
There we
but
go.
getting
And
the
there's
pick.
the kill
There
on
we go.
Jaeger.
Now the Firebirds know that. Well, they could probably assume that was the only roamer. So now they can push in, especially through Oil Pit. It's gonna be really good for the Firebirds. Pawsy guy trying to get an angle, doing something. That
There's the
lion
line
pulse is
thing
going
there.
out, so now.
That's good. I feel like that would be definitely beneficial to them right now.
Yeah, but it didn't target it. Well, I don't know if we know if they targeted anybody. But getting several shots. Blue
Looks like
Phoenix
Blue
getting
Phoenix
several
just
shots into the
can't finish
bandit.
him there.
No.
That's okay. He's damaged pretty bad though. Bandit's-
Oh, but that
There's the
ADS,
Jaeger.
there you go. There's that 2 of those ADSs. Now Ice's getting shocked.
There we
but getting
go.
that pick on Saucy Monkey. That is a beautiful username. I'm sorry. But Blue Phoenix
Blue
falling.
Phoenix
It is now
pick
3v3.
by Lion.
Nobody's in favor. But it is now a
they
few
know,
seconds
they
left.
know.
But Firebirds were
There
getting
we
that
go,
pick
that's
on
the
Lion
pick.
Poppy. Quizby is planting, which is beautiful for their part because now Bud Pawsy guy getting that down. I told you.
There he
Pawsy
is.
guy
There
down.
he is.
You can't deny it. Now the
Pawsy
question
guy.
is, where's the other person? Where's Bandit?
Is he roaming? Is
No,
he up
Bandit's
top?
in bar, and they just don't know he's there. And for some reason, the Bandit's not doing anything.
Bandit's just kind of playing safe here. He's waiting for something to happen.
Now, I wonder if the Firebirds know he's there. Now, that Lion doesn't have any more pulses to use, so that location is hidden unless somebody sees it. Now, Pawsy guy doesn't know he's there, but now the entire team knows that they are there, and they're just gonna hold that angle.
Looking for something.
There you go. I
There's
told you.
the pick.
It comes back to that sacrifice. It
does.
Whether or not that was intentional, what matters is now that Pawsy guy died, they knew where that bandit was.
I agree.
And they were able
I
to hold those necessary angles and make sure that if and when that bandit rushes, it's not gonna end well for them.
Yeah, and I agree with that because even if it's intentional or not, it definitely just gives them away on where they're at, and that could be huge. That could be little. I mean, look what just happened. That he got picked off. So and Firebirds got the win.
Oh yeah.
But definitely.
But once again, Firebirds picking up
Looks like they're
pretty
going the
much
same.
the same thing. That Kali is Pawsy. I'm surprised they didn't ban Kali. But here's the thing, Pawsy
maybe
guy's
they
good
didn't
at
do their
like
research.
Pawsy guy's like good at everything.
That is
Like
true.
if you ban Kali, Pawsy guy's just gonna go to his backup and do equal amount of damage.
Yeah, I agree.
The Kali is really good against the anti-electrics though, because that lance will just destroy everything.
Okay.
Mute charges, electricity,
Defenders protect.
Looks like they're
that's
switching
pretty
it
much
up a little.
but destroy those shields
Sauce.
as well.
Sauce is going with Maya.
Saucy, pretty saucy if you ask me.
I'm not saying
Just
it's
how
the same,
saucy
it
is
sounds a
this
little
monkey?
Weird.
Like, and what kind of sauce? Is it like, spaghetti sauce? Like
Nah, it's definitely gotta be like barbecue or ketchup or something
barbecue
like that.
sauce,
You know?
ketchup?
Yeah.
It's ketchup. Why?
Ketchup
Why
is
is it?
definitely
Why
a
does
sauce.
it sound weird that ketchup is a sauce?
Or ranch? What about
I don't know
ranch?
why. It just sounds weird. I've never really like. I don't know. It's just weird.
Looks like they're going back to CCTV.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, CCTV, good solid
Attackers
hold.
have discovered the location of a bomb. 5 seconds left.
You know,
before insertion.
Pawsy guy is actually a physics major. I am getting
Really?
word from that, which I knew. I knew that. Just a helpful reminder. Pawsy guy, physics major, really good at calculating all those angles of trajectory. And
Wouldn't that be technically geometry though?
no, I'm gonna ignore you said that. How dare you pick out flaws in my logic? Pawsy guy doing all that research too on the enemy team, gonna be really key. Nobody is safe. Nobody is safe from the
Not when he's
researcher.
got- not when
Nobody's
he's
safe
got
from the
Cali.
sniper rifle. Nobody's safe from
like
the
we're
researcher.
reaching through
You
right
are
here.
not safe when you're playing up against Pawsy guy.
Pawsy's
And here's the
looking
thing:
for something.
Pawsy guy's gonna use that, destroy that shield, which the Pioneers are relying on.
I think he missed.
Oh no, it might have been a Jaeger. That Jaeger might have done something.
Oh, I think the Jaeger might have
yeah.
caught it.
Which
Looks like we got someone holding rafters up there.
Somebody's always holding rafters.
Yeah, but I feel like rafters is
Jaeger's roaming though. Jaeger is roaming on first floor.
Jaeger's looking for something right now.
Looking for something. Now, completely missing that one person he stared at.
Yeah, Jaeger.
Papa Plot's getting that early pick on the bandit, which is gonna be really good.
Maestro's gonna know here that Aussie guy's hanging off the cliff right there.
Also, there you go. There's that lion pulse marking a few people inside of cash room. Quizby falling. There's always somebody falling on this map.
It's just because the ledge is just so small. It's basically like a 2x4.
But Papa Plot's getting another
pick.
kill. Double kill on Papa
downstairs.
Plot's. Using that Finka boost again.
And he gets
not that Finka boost. But Quizby is getting shocked by Maestro. Gonna die? Quizby's gonna fall.
She gets it off.
Wow. Literally one more shot by that Maestro would have done it. But Papa Plot's getting that grenade.
Wow.
Papa Plot's getting 3 kills in that entire round.
Got a little 3.
Beautiful.
Right there.
Beautiful. Papa Plotz is not tired from this Rio Grande match.
No, he's hungry.
He is hungry.
He's
He
hungry
is
for
back.
more.
He is ready to cause a very bad time.
He said,
for
"You
the
guys
Pirates."
go and plant. I'll take out 3. Let me do the rest. Just get the plant down, and I got it from here." And that's what he did.
No,
And
that's exactly
he
it. Now,
executed.
Quizby, knowing that it's just best to plant. Because even if you plant and then you die, the thing is still
Here
planted.
we go. We talked about this. Playing Mozzie.
Mozzie is... I don't like Mozzie.
I like the Legion.
I'm
though.
sorry.
I like the Legion. The Legion play here.
I'm not saying Mozzie's bad. I just don't like Mozzie for some reason. I think he's a cool character.
I feel like he is, but like on this map, especially because it's so tight on some areas,
Oh, yeah.
it's not efficient.
Oh, yeah.
So
Now, it's an interesting pick for the Pioneers, going Thermite, Flores, Finka, Gridlock, and Jackal. I'm a Flores main, so I appreciate the Flores. I think Flores is a beautiful person to play. Blue Phoenix going Vigil, though. Blue Phoenix is very scary as Vigil. Now,
Okay.
the Jackal's going to be a hard counter to the Vigil.
yes, because he could get his steps.
Yes. But if they pick off that Jackal right away, then there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, exactly.
Ice is going Mute. Pawsy Guy going Mozzie. Papa Plant's going Legion. Solid pick on Legion. I think Legion
I agree.
is
I like that.
is consistent against every single comp you'll ever see. He's just really good.
Plus, he can place those little goo traps about almost anywhere, and it's gonna help them.
You get so many of those goo traps throughout the entire match.
Yeah, so it just keeps coming back and back.
And Quizby going Bandit, so we have that electrical, we have that mute. We are doubling down on you can't enter this site. You cannot blow up anything. And that Mozzie's going to be a really good counter against the Flores. I know it's going to be very awful to play up against. Outside of that Flores, they don't have anything to counter.
That wall.
They don't. They have nothing. That Flores is the only thing. And if they have that Mozzie, if that Mozzie sets up.
They technically still have that breach, but I mean, that breach is not going to be able to
The
do
breach
much
can't
because
do it if it's
electric.
electrified.
Yeah.
So, and we have that mute.
10
We are
seconds
doubling
remaining.
down. We have
Nothing's
that
getting
mute.
through here.
That Flores is going to be useless. I'm sorry.
Unless
well,
that Flores
okay.
can work some miracle here,
Yeah,
I feel like the Firebirds right now are going to be in a good spot.
yeah,
So,
I agree.
5-1 going into the 6th.
Flores is also really good at is forcing people to reposition. Because the moment that Flores drone activates the explosion timer, it's bulletproof. So you have to, if you're sitting right there, you have to go away. So, but it looks like Flores going up top. I think they're going to do a logistics office push. I think that's a really good way to get that bedroom.
He's swinging it back around. Could be wrong on that.
I don't know. Prove me wrong. Please prove me wrong.
I can't prove you wrong because I'm not the one sitting there playing.
But
like Jack.
they know, they found that Vigil. They know that Vigil's there, and Vigil's like, oh no, they have a Jackal. My biggest enemy. I was waiting for that. I have never seen someone more emotionless after I tell a joke. You were just like,
Because it wasn't funny, man.
I thought it was hilarious.
I did.
No, I agree. That was not a good joke.
Looks
My
like we got
producer
Legion
didn't even
here.
laugh. My producer laughs at everything he says. So, but back to the game.
Oh, looks like
2
we got-
minutes left on
Trying
the
to get that
Firebirds attack.
electricity off, it looks like.
They're trying, but they're not going to.
Gonna get anything,
They're
man.
not going to.
Uh-oh,
Oh,
we
they're
got
going from below. Okay, that's a good. I completely forgot about that. That's a good. That is
Another
the
good
best
strat.
way to make sure to do all that. However, there's that
there's the
Mozzie.
Mozzie.
Mozzie just destroys those drones.
It looks like Pawsy Guy.
Pawsy
here
Guy
gets
getting
it.
that pick on the Jackal. So now Pawsy Guy.
Oh, he's going
and
for another.
Vigil.
He's feeling for another. Pawsy Guy's super lit here, though. He knows it too.
He knows.
Whoever was lighting him up knows that he's
I
lit.
think Vigil and Pawsy Guy switched places for some reason.
Looks like
Alright, so it's getting that pick on Saucy Monkey. It is now 5v3 in round 7. Pioneers only having a gridlock, Finka and Thermite. Thermite being the only hard breach.
Ice Helix
Now,
just could
Blue
not get
Phoenix
that kill right
falling.
there.
Blue Phoenix is falling to Van Helsing.
Ice
but
Helix really wanted that kill.
Pawsy Guy almost getting a pick. It is now 2v3. Very scary, but Papa Plots holding red stairs, getting
There's
that
another.
pick. Knowing they're down though, will they get that?
Will he get the res?
Will they get the res? I think they're gonna get the
He's
res.
gonna get it. I think he hears it.
Oh.
He's pushing it. He's pushing it.
Oh, double
double,
kill.
baby.
That was beautiful. Papa positive. Beautiful. Beautiful double kill.
That was
on
just
Pawsy
beautiful
Guy.
right there.
Or not
He
Pawsy.
waited for
Papa Plonsk. I'm sorry. I got the wrong person. There's so many just Papa Plonsk, Pawsy Guy,
Too many P's.
Quiz B.
Too many P's.
Blue Phoenix. There's a P in Blue Phoenix despite you not pronouncing it.
There's
So
too many.
I think that worked out beautifully. Carthage needs to win this next round to win map 1.
6-1. First map.
Move to map 2, which is Chalet, which is funny because the map lineup we have for tonight is the same maps that we had for the Rio Grande match.
Uh-oh. And they struggled on that.
No,
next
well,
map
okay, no.
a little bit. But
We
Rio Grande
are
was
going
super
Chalet.
good, right?
We're going Chalet
really?
for map 2.
Okay.
Villa was the map we lost
Oh.
to Rio Grande.
Gotcha.
But we're
My
going
mistake.
Chalet, and that's the one we destroyed on. So I'm confident in Chalet.
They should be
for the
solid
Firebirds.
there. I
But-
feel like
Saucy Monkey going Buck.
that's new. And
I
then
think
we
that's
also
good
got
call.
Nomad. Up
Nomad
here by
going
Van.
or Van Helsing going Nomad. Another good pick. Isis going Castle. They're holding Gym and Bedroom. Castle's really, really good on this. If you watch the Rio Grande match, we dominated with Castle on this. We held down. We made sure that not a single person can enter onto site. That mute jammer is going to be really, really key to opening up that or to denying any sort of explosion on that side wall right next to the
Attackers need to
bathroom.
locate and defuse bombs.
But in all honesty, though, like Pioneers are not doing any anti-electricity. So it's interesting. Buck is probably the closest counter. Buck is probably going to do the most.
I
Buck
agree.
having that skeleton key shotgun attachment to his primary assault rifle.
Also looks like Quizby here also a little mix up with.
Malusi. Malusi's solid though. I love playing as Malusi.
I did too. Before I quit and focused Rocket League, I loved playing
Before
Malusi.
you know, back before you retired, you
Yeah,
know.
I retired. I hung up reviews for this game.
10 seconds to go.
And now you're playing Rocket League. So
Okay.
how are you doing in Rocket League though?
We're actually, I believe, 5-1 in our
We're
conference.
5-1. You know, Firebirds.
First.
We're undefeated right now.
Attackers
still
must
first
locate
with
and
Yeah, I know,
defuse
but
the bomb.
you have one loss.
Yeah, we do.
Okay,
And
so
we got a lot to work on there.
two completely different games though, so there's nothing to there's no comparison there. That being said, we're good. But
Oh, okay.
can we get some Rocket League versus R6 like
Yeah.
some matchups? And
Yeah, we
stuff?
definitely could. We definitely could.
But so it looks, I don't know. I think the issue is they're gonna double down on that anti-electricity. Those
Uh-oh, there's a
grenades are
grenade
gonna be those grenades are gonna be the key. That Finka is the only one who has grenades though. So
They're waiting for someone to
they're,
drop there.
they're
but I don't
waiting
think
for a
anyone's there.
logistic office push.
Oh, here he
And
is.
here comes Van Helsing. So, oh, the Buck is okay. It brings up a good point. Buck is really good against that. Oh, what? Oh, what?
Whoa.
What?
That's
What?
okay.
What?
Maybe he's trying to bait it.
No, because they wouldn't. There's no sound cue there. Why would you bait it? I don't know. But they opened
that
up
was a
that
little
side
weird.
wall because of that frag grenade destroying that mute jammer. Pioneers have a really good angle to push in. That being said, they also have to go through that open wall that everybody's holding. And the Firebirds have opened up the foothold.
There's throwing. They know
on
someone's in the bathroom
Jim.
now.
They know it. But
He's
will they
just
be able to
waiting.
do it? Oh,
Ooh.
oh. Oh, I thought they were going to shoot through the drone hole.
I thought they had it there.
How many times have I said, oh, today?
Let's get a number count on that.
Get an even number. Oh. 35 times. I am getting word that I repeat myself 35 times in one match.
It looks like we got
Makes some
someone
noise.
trying to bust through the window
They
here.
are using those hard breach.
And there's a pick
But
by
Isil is
Helix.
getting the pick on Saucy Monkey, which is really good because that's Buck.
There's
And
another
the
pick
Jackal,
by Fluke.
Blue Phoenix, destroying the hard counter. Now he can roam safely without any sort of issues. In cash room, going to rotate around to construction. Papa Plot's falling to Lion Poppy. Papa Poppy? That's funny. It's a late game. I'm tired. Wait, that Rio Grande match took a lot out of us, but
there's a lot of energy, a lot of good energy.
A lot of good energy.
But we're trying to transport it.
And Pawsy Guy getting that pick.
There's
and another pick by Pawsy Guy. It is now 4v1.
Looks like the diffuser's
match
also out
point.
on that ledge.
Where is the Pioneers remaining operator?
Last time that we saw him.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, they know.
Oh, they know.
They know. Hey!
Kill.
Beautiful. Beautiful pick. Beautiful pick.
He just saw him running across and he just was like,
Blue Phoenix.
Come back here.
Well, that was somebody.
Beautiful win by the Firebirds here,
Beautiful
going
win.
7-1.
Map 1. As you can see,
like they played solid.
Firebirds are a little bit tired. Some of their attacks a little bit.
I feel like that did not show them being tired.
Well,
I feel like they're like, we had a hard game. We're still in this. We're fighting.
They're still in it,
so.
but they're just their attacks are a little bit slower, a little bit more tactical, as opposed to just pure aggression. Which sometimes pure aggression is good. Catching that other team off guard is sometimes where you want to see it. But ultimately, it went to the Firebirds 7-1 in that map. Firebirds and Pioneers are going to move to map 2, which is Chalet. Something just happened. Oh boy. We might be taking just a little bit of a break right now. But I think we're going to take a 2-minute break. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We will be seeing you for map 2 after this quick little break. We are back from map 2 of tonight's second Rainbow Six game for Carthage College. I'm your host, Bearded Man, as always.
And I'm back here with Deck.
We're back for map 2 against Carroll Pioneers on Chalet. Firebirds winning map 1 7-1 against the Pioneers after a 3.5-hour game against number 2 in the division, Rio Grande. That was a beautiful match. A lot of butterfly effect from that match coming into here. Firebirds are fully warmed up, and Rio Grande held their own really, really well. But the Firebirds were able to warm up, get a little bit more into the flow of things, and ultimately, I think it's showing off. I think we are seeing just how pumped up the Firebirds are after that win against. I think they're technically our division rivals because we've been just neck and neck. And the game, we were neck and neck too. Yeah. So I'm excited for this map too. I think that Carroll could easily pull this off. They could pull something off that we've never seen before. But we do have a substitution. We are pulling in Thermometer for Quizby. And for the viewers at home who know who Thermometer is, oh boy, are we in for a match. Thermometer playing the operators you never see. Thermometer playing shield ops and playing them beautifully.
He seems like he just likes to have fun with it.
He does.
And that's really what I love about Thermometer.
He plays like a madman. That's seriously all I can say. He makes sure that the other team can never know what he's going to do. He's gotten so many melee kills as Monty. They might ban him. Target ban him, but also like there's 3 different shields on attack. So like 4. No, there's 4. So it all depends. I think there's not one good ban for them.
They banned that one.
Exactly.
Got to back up to that one. And Thatcher. Yep.
But Carthage bans.
Carthage
bans Thatcher. Everybody bans Thatcher. So that's a solid ban on everybody's part. I'm waiting for one game where the Thatcher isn't banned.
You might not be alive.
I'm never gonna see that. They're trying to rework Thatcher in a late update, but it's just not gonna work out for them. Now the second attacking.
There it is.
Jackal.
There's the Jackal.
Thatcher. How original.
And you see that in almost all comp games, I feel
seriously.
like.
Thatcher, Jackal. Jackal is just deadly against any sort of roamers. And now that we got rid of that, Lion is probably the only. Well, Dokkaebi as well. Dokkaebi and Lion.
Dokkaebi's a lethal threat if you know how to play her.
Dokkaebi is beautiful.
Oh,
Clash.
there it
There's
is.
the target
There's the
ban.
target ban.
They have scared Carroll. They know that Thermometer is scary as Clash. They are doing the target ban. Ultimately, I think that's a waste because Clash just
There's the
Clash
mirror
is just
again.
such a unique character. There is no electricity being banned on this map. So
gonna be interesting.
both teams,
It's gonna be
Carthage
real
starting out
interesting.
on defense, having access to Cade, having access to Bandit, having access to Mute. They're gonna make sure that Carroll cannot enter point. And a Rooney. They could pull out a Rooney, and I love a Rooney. So I hope they pull out a Rooney. But we're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna see who Thermometer's gonna pick on defense. Rook.
That's an interesting
Interesting.
play. That's a real
You never see
interesting
Rook.
play.
It's an interesting pick. I
But
don't
that's
think Rook's a good
Thermometer
pick.
for you,
That's
Matt.
Thermometer
That's
though.
Thermometer.
I can't even commentate on Thermometer because I just don't know. I think Rook is an interesting pick.
That's
Getting
interesting. Pause, you guys switching out Jaeger for Whammy, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, my?
Well, mine.
Did you just call him Whammy?
Yeah, I call him
That's-
Whammy.
I can see that. I see let's go in Goyo. Before that rework, I think Goyo. I think that primary weapon of Goyo's is just that vector is just beautiful. And
Yeah,
Ice Helix
but-
has shown Ice Helix's gunplay is unmatched. Ice Helix
That is
knows how to control these different guns, and that vector, that rate of fire, that
Yeah.
damage, along with that beautiful recoil
You
control.
can hit your shots with that gun.
You're
It
gonna
does
be-
some damage, man.
He's gonna click heads. And Pioneers going Maverick, Flores, Gridlock, Thermite, Iana. They're doubling down with that Maverick and Thermite. Double hard breach with that Flores. Being able to destroy those electronics. Firebirds not pulling any, they don't have any electricity. But they're
None.
going bar and gaming room, which ultimately not much electricity is needed.
Yeah.
So
And I agree with that. I feel like Yana here will be a very interesting play. I feel like because the bait, once they hit
Oh,
her,
yeah.
they know exactly where they're at.
no, and
Yeah.
that was one of the beautiful plays that we played. That was one
Attackers
of the
need to
beautiful
locate
ops we
and
played
defuse bombs.
with this Rio Grande match. I know I'm talking about the Rio Grande match, but I cannot tell you just how beautiful it
Bomb
was.
located by
Both teams
attackers.
going neck and neck. That was peak Rainbow Six Siege, and a lot of that's coming back. That Iana being utilized is going to be very important for the Pioneers. Being able to get that recon in and bait out a lot of those positions. But
Looks like they're gonna stay first floor here too. As
looks
well.
like we have a technical difficulty. Pawsy guy cannot move.
10 seconds
Pawsy
remaining.
guy cannot move.
Looks like
Having a mouse glitch of some sort, so we're gonna have to do a
Left before
timeout.
insertion.
Hopefully we have that timeout
Attackers
before
are
anything
moving to
starts.
defuse a bomb.
Pause mid round though. Unfortunate. They do have a point. Hopefully we get that figured out. I'm not quite sure what protocol is.
Oh, there he
That
goes,
being
there he
said,
goes.
it's only
What?
round one. Oh wait, but they're not moving.
It looks like he can move side to side, but not look around.
I mean, he's using Wazda.
Mazda.
Wazda. But I mean, on the bright side, it's only round one, so if we restart, we're not missing much.
Exactly.
I mean, we just make sure that the bands are the same.
What we talked about earlier. Round 1 and 2, I feel like you're still getting a feel for the site, feel for each other's teams. But this should be interesting. So, kind of sucks that he's having some difficulties here, but
Yeah, they're saying they're gonna play out this round, and then they're gonna pause. So, hopefully it
Let's see.
doesn't hurt the Firebirds too much.
yeah, we'll
I
see
mean,
what
pause
happens.
guy. I think he's just gonna hold an angle, which is kind of
Which
funny
is
to see.
smart.
But
But
I'm
he
confident.
can't click.
He
so
can't.
maybe-
Yeah, he cannot click. He's just pure intel at this point. I don't know. I think that's kind of unfortunate. It's kind of a 5v4. But whether or not the Firebirds will be able to pull this off, that's good. I mean, that's a good question. I'm confident. I think. Now they're pulling out that Maverick, which is a pretty good counter to the castle. But yeah, there you go.
There's the
Just
C4. He's
throw it
waiting
out.
for someone. He wants
But
a pick.
Icelix knows somebody's going to be there.
Ooh.
Missing the shot.
There's
Getting
one.
the pick, though, on the Maverick. It is now 5v4. Kind of 4v4 because we don't have pause guy. But it's working out.
Looks like Thermometer here is just looking for something. He wants someone to peek.
Thermometer is
hungry.
bloodthirsty at this point.
Oh.
Unfortunately, Blue Phoenix falling to the Iana. Iana being very low on health, so it's
Very
an interesting
crucial.
trade. But Ice Helix holding it.
There it
Getting that
is.
pick on it. Done. There we go. Finishing it off. It is now
Ice Helix looking for another one. He
4v3.
saw
They
one.
know somebody's there.
He
Yeah.
loves it. Let's see what happens here. Swing him?
I don't know.
I'm interested.
I'm very interested too. I don't know.
It's got me on
Ice
my
Helix
toes now.
holding that staircase though, behind that Goyo shield, which is kind of scary because if that Goyo shield goes off, Ice Helix is
though.
not gonna have a good time.
Like
Oh, but
someone's
Thermometer
downstairs.
might have heard that audio cue.
There's
Good being
another pick by
falling
Papa.
to falling to Papa.
There's
Another
by
down.
Thermometer.
Now it is just Saucy Monkey for the Pioneers.
And he knows.
They
he
know.
knows.
They
Ice
know.
Helix knew.
They know. He knows. It's like that TikTok song. He knows.
He knows.
I don't know anything else. Fuzzy Guy survived in that initial thing.
He
Wow.
lived out.
Yeah.
So did he get it fixed?
We are
or,
doing a
like, what
timeout right
happened?
here. I don't know. We're going to take a quick, probably 2-minute break, maybe a little bit longer. We're going to figure this out, and we will be back after these technical difficulties are solved. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully, we can continue playing this
Hopefully
map.
nothing's wrong.
Hopefully nothing's wrong.
Should be something small. Oh.
The world has been broke down. The world is just announced. Final time is now. The final time to bow. But I will not get down. For you can't force me now. Awakening is clear.
See your future on the horizon? So do we.
It's really just the greatest college experience I could have asked for.
What really drew me in was having an adventure.
I think something really unique about Carthage is that it constantly pushes you outside of your comfort zone.
At Carthage College, we will push you to dive deep, to channel your curiosity, and excel in your chosen field.
It's been like an individual journey through collaborative effort. And so overall, this has been my college experience, but so many people that I've met have been supportive along the way, and they're all looking out for you. So that's really why it feels like a family.
As you ignite your true potential and start asking the hard questions, you'll find the answers are just the beginning. That's the moment your purpose comes into view.
We are really able to get great one-on-one action with our professors. So you can't hide in your classroom. You're always actively participating.
You'll get recommended for things that you might not have ever been interested in before, and you end up realizing that that might be your passion.
Everyone here is just so nice, so welcoming. It's really easy to make friends here at Carthage. The biggest change was going from student to young business professional.
I love Carthage.
It's definitely the people.
Living on the lake is amazing.
I feel very prepared for my future.
Ended up surpassing my expectations.
Some things you just need to see for yourself. Come take a closer look at Carthage College.
I could show you how. I could show you how to fight them. I could show you how to defeat them.
We are back after those technical difficulties. Pawsey Guy had some mouse troubles, but he's back. He is ready. He is ready to come back with a vengeance.
Oh, he's hungry.
He's hungry. We got
After
this.
not having that last round, he was like, "Damn, man." Like, I really...
He was not able to play that last round,
He was
but
bummed.
still survived. Still survived. That just shows how powerful the rest of his team is. But like, you can't even just say Pawsey Guy's not doing anything, because Pawsey Guy does so much.
That is so
Every
true.
single Firebird player is just kicking butt.
Yeah, the
Like-
Firebird team was like, "You know what, Pawsey Guy, you're having some difficulties. Sit there, look pretty. We got it.
We got it.
We got it."
Take a load off your back. You know,
Yeah,
we
so-
got it. We got it. So
Attackers need
going
to
into
locate
round
and
2,
defuse bombs.
Ice Helix going Cade, Papa Plant's going Maestro, Blue Phoenix going Vigil, Thermometer going Rook again,
Pawsey
and
Guy
Pawsey
is
Guy
good.
going Bandito. Good old bandit. I'm getting word too that earlier we said Pawsey Guy's a physics major. In fact, Pawsey Guy is a computer science major. We apologize for that. That was actually
We're
kind
bummed.
of yeah.
We're upset.
We're bummed. We were given wrong information by someone who we trusted. So how dare you?
obviously we
If the
cannot
producer is watching this, because they just stepped out, how dare you?
10 seconds to go.
But Carroll, he comes back. He comes back.
5 seconds left.
But
We just
the
got the back
Pioneers
look.
pulling off an IQ, Thermite, Gridlock, Zofia, and Maverick
I
again.
like the IQ play here. IQ and Sophia are a good combo here. If you don't have Ash and you don't know how to really play Ash, but I feel like everyone kind of does, because she's just a rusher.
You just run, and
you
sometimes
shoot,
click.
run and shoot. But
I mean, isn't that the
IQ is
game though?
nice.
Isn't that just how you play Siege? You just run and shoot.
Run and shoot. So that's all you do. Click heads.
Okay, there's a C4 explosion, but nothing too major. We're good. We're keeping it clean. We're keeping it clean.
Looks like
But Blue Phoenix
here
is hiding
trying
in
to
game
find
room.
something.
Hiding in game room. No, it's just roaming, taking that time to let the attackers push in. I think that's really key to being a roamer, because you let them push
can't
in,
get too
and then
antsy.
you can't go behind them if they're not even inside. So. To the person in chat who completely misspelled Carthage, it's on your screen.
Yeah, top left where it says the one.
Yeah,
Right there.
It's in blue. C is in Carthage, A is in Arthage, R is in Arthage, T is in Tarthage, and so on. So
You get it. You get it.
you get it, we get it. Hopefully we all get it. So slow push,
Oh,
but
and there's a
Thermometer
pick by
getting that
Thermometer.
pick on the Maverick is gonna be really, really good, because I think
He's
that's their
looking for
biggest
another.
threat.
He sees
But
it.
He knows. He knows. He knows.
And he just can't quite get it.
not enough, but causing a little bit of damage on that IQ.
He knows
Not
he's
enough
there.
to
He
do
knows
much, but
someone is.
just below half health.
He's fine.
He's fine. Just but a flesh wound. It's Silent pushing in, using that claymore to make sure.
Thermometer
But they
falls back
know
downstairs.
it's Silent taking a little bit of damage there, probably from that Maestro trap.
Another pick
Ice
there by
Helix
Ice
getting-
Helix.
On Saucy Monkey, so now it is 5v3. Thermometer is down. Oh no, but getting picked up. It's getting hot. And Thermometer knows it. You made that joke last time. So it's just
Getting hot for Thermometer.
It's getting hot.
Oh, and there's the head! And
Ice
Ice Helix
Helix
takes him out.
Beautiful headshot on It's Silent. What is Silent? Is it the I don't know. 4v1.
There's another!
It's good being gets a
And
pick.
Pawsey
But
Guy.
Pawsey Guy is back. He's like, hey, shout out to you. I'm gonna make sure you regret it. You're regretting all of that.
And there's that little pick. There's the little pick right
Now,
there
the
again.
Pioneers are doing really, really well on some of these pushes, though. Getting that Thermometer down, being able to shoot through that wall and causing a lot of damage on Thermometer. I think they know that Thermometer is one of the key eliminations. That being said, if Thermometer dies, they have 4 more people who can come back and account for all that cast. Thermometer has picked Tachanka! The Lord Tachanka has been summoned! Tachanka's back! We like Tachanka in Rainbow Six Siege. We love
And
him.
this is what I love about Thermometer. He doesn't stick with
No.
one player. He plays around.
If
He
you
plays
target
around,
that
he has
Thermometer, it's not going to do anything for you.
Exactly.
That's the funny thing. Clash is a good ban, but Thermometer's just going to make sure that you want to ban someone else. Like, it is, Thermometer is a madman, and it works out beautifully. So,
It is very true.
Firebirds pulling out a Mozzie, Tachanka, Vigil, Frost, and Bandit. Pioneers going a Maverick, Buck, Gridlock, Thermite, and Yana. Now, it looks like Saucy Monkey originally chose Fuse, probably to bait out a change for like a Jaeger, but it didn't work. The Firebirds are still sticking with their comp. They're confident in this
They
comp.
know what they want here. They know.
I agree.
I believe we're up.
Defenders, protect your bombs.
All right, now round 3 on Chalet, or if you are English and American, you pronounce Chalet. Not to be confused with the food shallots. That was a good joke. Clip that. Somebody clip that. Somebody clip that.
That's a bad joke.
It's tired. My humor is not good after.
Attackers have located a bomb.
But
Jordan's just trying to spit stuff out there and hoping to get me.
you take it away now. I'm just gonna sit back. You take it away.
No. I'm following after you.
No, you take it away.
No,
You take it away.
We're gonna sit here in silence.
5 seconds. to
Okay.
insertion.
Okay.
I'm
We're
sorry.
gonna play this side. We're gonna play this. We're
I'm
gonna play the
sorry,
quiet
Jordan.
game here.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna
Jordan.
play the quiet game.
I'm sorry, Jordan.
You better.
I'm sorry.
You better be sorry. You hurt my feelings. This is the last time I'm making you shout test.
No, that is not.
I'm not giving you orange chicken then. You just lost your orange
I'm
chicken
sorry.
privileges.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're not sorry. You lost your orange chicken privileges.
So sorry.
But back to Siege. I tried to piss off my producers once a game, and that just worked. So we're good. We're thriving. Making sure that I'm
Oh, and
boy.
there goes a
But
big by
thermometer
line.
down. Oh no. Okay.
Looks like they're all just stuck down there.
but
They're
Ponzi
luring
got
them in.
dying. Pioneers are coming back with a deadly push. It is now 3v5, and they've only been attacking for a couple
Bomb
seconds.
located.
Interesting. Oh, he sees him. He gets the kill.
Wow.
That's a
Lion
trade.
probably getting the pick on the
traded.
trade. That was a pretty good trade. Call that a refrag. But
There's
triple
a
kill.
triple kill on
It's silent.
now.
It is now just Blue Phoenix.
Silent
Will
wants to
Blue
pull this
Phoenix
back.
get the 4K? We hope, but it looks like they're going to move in and plant, and that's just not going to be a good time for Blue Phoenix. They're planting right now. Good Being is planting on point.
Silent's looking for this last kill. He really wants that
Attackers are
4K.
activating the bomb diffuser.
There it
Saucy
is.
Monkey.
I saw it.
Pioneers, that was a beautiful push by the Pioneers. I think the Firebirds were
That was
caught
good.
off guard. I think that was, they definitely need to be like, oh yeah, Pioneers can actually,
They could do something.
they could do something.
Which
They've
they
done
did.
well. It is, a lot of these rounds are really close. Like,
That is
the
very
Pioneers
true.
are really, really good at holding their own, making sure that the Firebirds do not sweep them. It has never been a flawless round yet. It has
not.
always come down to like a few people. And I think the Pioneers are just like, they're so close to getting those extra kills, as we just saw, to turn the round in their favor. And this comp that they have is really, really strong.
Here goes Thermometer going with another new person.
They're going Thunderbird. Now,
That
Thunderbird.
is someone new to me. So you gotta
No.
explain that.
Okay,
person to me.
so Thunderbird. I think Thunderbird's great. Some people
Is it the
really,
walls?
really...
I think
No.
you're explaining this to me earlier.
No.
She puts up walls.
No,
Okay.
that's Osa.
Okay.
So Thunderbird, as a defender, has healing stations that she can put down, and those healing stations, when you walk by them in a certain proximity, will heal you.
Okay.
However, there's two things: one, very loud,
Ooh.
and two, can heal anybody. So an attacker pushing in can get
Ooh.
healed by that.
Attackers need to locate
That'll
and
That'll be
defuse bomb.
interesting.
Thermometer's player, so we're gonna see how that goes.
It's gonna be
'cause
interesting. I'm intrigued now.
I'm intrigued. Color me curious.
Looks like
Yeah.
they're going back to
A little bit of a gaming room, little gaming room bar action here. On the first floor, the Firebirds holding it. That's going to be scary because the Pioneers can push directly above them and just shoot through the wall, shoot through the floor. Pretty sure. So yeah, because they push them through library. A little bit scary there. I think some of those key hatches
5 seconds left
will be
before
really, really
insertion.
good if the Pioneers decide to do that. So
Attackers' objective.
see how this goes.
is a bomb.
Should be interesting.
I think the Pioneers know what to do. I think the Firebirds know how to not let the Pioneers do that. I think the Firebirds kind of realized, hey, that did not work. So, but there you go. You could see these Firebirds getting healed up by those Thunderbird stations, and Blue Phoenix getting the pick on It's Silent, who is their leading fragger. That is the Pioneers' leading fragger right now. So the other people are gonna have to pick it up, play less of a supportive role, and play a little bit more of a primary eliminator, a terminator, if you will. Blue Phoenix getting another pick as a roamer, getting that double kill.
Hungry right now.
Getting that impact grenade.
Oh, we saw
knowing
him.
there's a bunch of people there. Will he get? No, he was
just
close to
couldn't do
getting that 3K, but it wasn't enough. Saucy Monkey getting that refrag.
Thermometer here,
That was scary for Thermometer. We have 2 people roaming, but that laser dot, or that red dot, laser sight, whatever it is, that red dot is going to ensure that. Oh. No, Thermometer just do it. Okay.
Oh, there it is.
I thought Thermometer was gonna go for the melee kill.
And he also has bombed down by him.
Yeah, exactly. That's gonna be really cool. That's gonna be really
But they
key
know
for
where
them.
he's at.
They know where he's at. But now, they don't
He
even
doesn't
know. But Thermometer knows. And let's see. I thought Thermometer was just gonna kill himself.
Oh, and
Getting
there's
that-
the wall bang by Van.
I think Thermometer has done enough for this round. So I think beautiful pick. Beautiful plays. And now Icy is having that angle on the diffuser. So
That's
now
be crucial.
Yeah.
Very crucial.
It's weird though. There's that C4 and the Pioneers are not destroying it, but pushing in through kitchen, trying to go that long way. I think they know somebody's probably over there. 55 seconds. Is anybody holding defuse though? I don't think so. I think
they peeled.
I think the Firebirds are gonna give them defuser because there's 45 seconds left. So like
They're not too worried.
no.
Oh wait, no.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Vaughn just picked it up.
Getting that gridlock trap on the staircase to basement.
Oh, he knows someone's there. Ice knows.
You know, it's seriously that TikTok song.
Oh,
He knows. Fuzzy Guy and Ice Helix causing a lot of chaos for the gridlock. That gridlock has 17 seconds to push. It's not looking good for the
coming down
Pioneers
to
in
the
this
wire
round.
here.
I think the Firebirds are just trying to stall.
And there it is.
There you go. Okay.
Fuzzy Guy
There you go.
put some
Fuzzy Guy
sleep.
back. That mouse is working. That mouse is working fine now.
That's
so
true.
round 4 going to the Firebirds. It is now 3-1 right now in this map. Firebirds leading 1-0 in the series. If the Firebirds win this map, it is game over for tonight. And if the Pioneers win this map, we are going into map 3. And the Pioneers could easily pull this off. They
have a lot of momentum.
Exactly. They are very aggressive. It's sometimes Firebirds getting that extra like
Pick.
half-second pick, where
Which
it's like
is crucial.
if the Pioneers, would have turned just a little bit more, they would have gotten that pick. But it wasn't enough, and the Pioneers have not been able to. They've been able to win one round, so they know what strategy works.
Yeah.
And ultimately, they're playing pretty much the same strategy. They're playing the same comp, playing aggressive, making sure that they move together. That is a perfect strategy right there. Making sure you play together, because then if one person gets picked off, the 4 remaining people can immediately swoop in and get that kill.
It looks like Thermometer for the first time in this game is going with the same person back to back.
Yeah, I mean Thunderbird worked. It worked out. I think it's a solid pick. That shotgun is really, really good.
Yeah.
So
And I feel like he likes it too because he sits around those corners, waits for him to come through, and then bang,
yeah.
takes the pick. And that's all that needs to happen for the Firebirds.
Oh, yeah,
to pull
exactly.
This all off. So I feel like if Carroll can come through, take out either Pawsey or Thermometer, I feel like they might be able to come through and clutch up, get the win. Take them to game 3. Let's see what happens here. Looks like they're going down in cellar.
10 seconds to go.
I just thought of a funny joke.
Let's say it.
No, I'm not going to say
hear
it.
Let's
I'm not going to say it. Anyways, back to the game. Holding in the basement, which is a really good hold. Now, they're not playing, well, I was going to say they're not playing Cade, which honestly they aren't. And that's an interesting pick because those hatches are really, really crucial. And if they were playing a Cade, they could electrify them and make sure that nobody can push through. That being said,
I feel like what they got going here, though, is super, super solid.
Yeah,
They
well,
have nothing to worry
and the
about.
Pioneers have not played much hatch play, as they say.
That is very true.
They haven't been pushing through these hatches. Thermometer's playing Thunderbird as a roamer.
That's something you don't see.
That is something you don't see. That is something you would get yelled at if you were any other person. But it always works out in Thermometer's favor. At least getting, 2 to 3 kills, causing a lot of damage to the enemy team. Having 2 roamers in this case is good. I think because we have such a strong defense, we can add that extra offense.
I agree.
Bomb located by attackers.
Vertical play is going to be really, really important too. I wonder, because Posy Guy's trying to bandit trick there,
Yep.
but nobody's pushing
Looks
through
like
outside,
nobody's going
so
there.
I think
Looks
they're
like all
expecting it.
upstairs.
Trying to get those audio cues too, which is really key. But that maestro camera is just so loud.
Yeah. They know when you're moving around and everything.
See, that's the funny thing about Siege, is there's just so much time where it's just like, okay, nothing's happening. Just pushing in.
Yeah.
I see like holding a fireplace stairs.
I feel like
I don't know. It's always,
here we go,
they are
here we
doing
go,
it.
here
Here
we
comes
go.
the bandit trick. And the bandit
Oh,
trick
and it's
works.
gone.
That was beautiful by Posy Guy. They had
How's
his
you guys going for another?
Oh, they're going Maverick.
they're going
Maverick
Maverick
is the
now.
counter. But the C4! Oh, they got
Ooh.
the shot. They got the shot. Now they are trying to shoot from above. That grenade gonna cause chaos. Thermite is going to. It's not
he just
enough.
couldn't get it.
Not enough time. That was beautiful on the Pioneers. That was a beautiful play.
Yes.
They made sure that bandit trick happened once and only
there's
once.
the pick on
Blue Phoenix falling to its silent, but it's silent, taking a lot of
Ooh,
damage.
that is
a
super-
beautiful
super crucial.
angle for that maestro trap.
It looks like they're gonna push through here. Looks like all
Getting
the
that poke-
Pioneers
They're
are
trying
there.
to do a rush plan, it looks like. But that maestro is making sure that they do not enter.
Maestro is just shutting
It's
them
not
down.
a lot of damage, but it's enough to make the Pioneers
Looks like Gridlock here
back
is gonna
up.
set something up for them to get through.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Okay.
that might have played out. Can he shoot through that?
No. That is a weird.
Wow.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, there we go,
He
there
just
we
had
go.
to shoot.
Oh, the
but
cam.
that
Look at the
was
cam.
that was that was a beautiful play by the Pioneers. That is a strategy I have
Thermometer coming in
never
here now.
considered.
Covered their diffuser.
But
Wow.
Carthage getting
Ice Helix
holy
saying
wow.
no. They're
Wow.
not coming through.
Clip that,
Wow.
please. Whoa. That was what, 3-4 kills in the span of 2 seconds? 4 kills in the span of
Ice Helix
seconds.
and also Thermometer. The dream team right there.
The dream team. That was unorthodox, but it worked. That smoke
all they needed.
worked.
That's all they needed.
Wow. And Thermometer's back on Rook. He was tired. Thunderbird was working too well. So he's going
He's
back
like,
to
you
Rook.
know what? I got to give these Pioneers a chance. Let's make it fun for me and the Firebird team.
Oh, yeah. Now, they're going holding. Thunderbird going to mute.
And there's
Switch
another
Thermometer.
new character for Thermometer.
I told you. You cannot target ban Thermometer. I will say this
He can
till
just
I
play
die. You can't.
whoever.
You ban Clash. He's getting angry, and you're gonna make sure you regret it. So it is beautiful to see. Firebirds going a bandit, mute, and people who I can't
Frost.
say. Frost. I think
Kaid.
there's a Fright. There's a Kaid. There was a I
No.
think there was a Maestro. I don't know. I couldn't read. I can't
Attackers
read.
need to locate and
Now look.
defuse
There we go.
any bomb.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Goyo, Frost, Vigil. Goyo, Frost, Vigil, Mute, and Bandit for the Firebirds, holding second floor bedroom and office, whereas the Pioneers are
They're
going.
sticking it. They're sticking with what they went with last time.
I think it's a good, very, very good comp.
I agree with that.
I think it is a very solid comp.
If
They have
these-
everything they could ever want.
If these Pioneers can, I feel like on that last part where they were just all trying to just flood the gates on Garage right there, I feel like if they could just spread out, get some picks,
seconds left.
they could definitely pull this through.
Oh yeah. I think that. I mean, that last. I don't even know what happened that last match.
They just got jumbled up.
They
in
got
that-
jumbled up.
in the
They all.
garage area.
The big thing is they all committed to the same angle.
I agree.
And the big thing is if something's not working, don't fully commit to it because that's a lot of time you'll waste.
I agree.
Sometimes things are just not possible.
But they were also trying to go through upstairs and then the main entrance, and just nothing was clicking
No.
for them. And here we go again.
They
They're
were
all
trying
together.
to do a rush plant too on that last point, but they weren't able to get inside enough to make that plant, but ultimately, I think it was a decent hold from, or decent push from their part.
I agree. They did have some good parts and plays right there, but it just wasn't something that clicked for them.
Wall reinforced.
Pioneers are still searching for something here.
Saucy Monkey being mute jammed. Those mute jammers really working out. Thermometer is deadly in utility as well. Knowing where to place those mute jammers to disable any sort of drones that go in its proximity, and he's alt walking. He's making sure. Here, we're gonna get really quiet. He's making sure that nobody can hear him. We're being quiet. Something. I know, but they don't know. He's going up. He's going up Firebirds stairs. He's going down. He knows.
Oh, he knows.
He knows. He's repositioning. Bluefin is taking quite a bit of damage in that initial push. But Thermometer's going up the hallway stairs. On the library stairs. Shh, it's running. Oh, Thermometer!
Gets picked by good. Quasi guy
ping.
comes back and gets another pick for. Jeez, man.
Wow, it was. We weren't
happened right
whispering enough.
Yeah, no.
We were too loud.
Heard us.
They heard us. They knew what we were saying. So.
Got a 4v4 here.
4v4, and I think, I mean, we have Blue Phoenix who's doing the roaming as well. Having 2 roamers is good because now Pioneers probably think they're safe.
Yeah.
They think, okay, we got that roamer, we're good. But no. Oh no.
Oh.
We have another one. We have a backup plan. And but that Maverick though. Maverick is such a solid pick.
Try to throw
That's why I'm not surprised they banned
that
him.
hole's just not big enough.
Why didn't you activate it though? No.
They're gonna try to throw a grenade through here. This is what they did last time.
They are.
Because they're gonna try to get that bandit stuff out of it.
Yeah. But now Posy Guy's going to try
But it
and
looks like
flank around.
Lion actually hurt himself doing that.
A lot of firefights going on.
Ice is
outside.
trying to get something here.
Ice healing.
He knows that they're on the opposite side of the wall.
I'm reloading.
They're committing though, and able to get that
There it
thermite
is.
charge to go off. But here's an interesting thing: Ice Helix might run out and try and get those double kill. But the time! I didn't even think about the time.
The time is
timer.
low. Oh,
They were too slow. Posy Guy getting that pick. Able to get a second pick. Able to get another one. And another.
Oh! Oh! Blue Phoenix
Wow.
finishes him off. Couldn't just get that 4K.
No.
He wanted it.
Pioneers wanted to make. They were trying to get that kill. They walked into the open, right into that line of sight, and it did not end well. Moving on to round 7, Carthage 5-1 on this map.
Carroll was just sitting ducks
were.
there.
That was-
like I said. They just need to spread out.
They need to spread out, and I think right now they're really grouped. And it's funny because I'll say the complete opposite tomorrow during Overwatch. Being grouped is not good in this game.
No.
In Overwatch, being a group is really good. But in this game, individuality, being able to attack from different angles, that is the key strategy. And when you're grouped up like that, just walking into line of sight, sure you're running their bullets out, but it's just they don't have to aim. They just keep aiming in that direction. And it didn't work out for the Pioneers. So hopefully they notice that, and hopefully they re-strategize for this next round.
I agree. I feel like if they could just spread out, re-strategize, get some picks, like I've been saying, they could definitely pull it back, and they could come back, and they could do some damage.
Now,
but
here's the comp I've been waiting for. I talked to Thermometer before this map, or this map. Thermometer's pulling out Blitz. This is gonna be beautiful to see. Blitz is exactly like the name.
He was
going
hyping it
in
up.
really fast, making sure that the enemy team can't see anything, and immediately getting those kills. And the fact that they're all grouped up might be a hard counter to Blitz, oddly enough.
Attackers need to
But
locate and
if
It's
he's-
also defense, though.
It's also defense.
I feel like on defense, they're going to spread out a little bit more. I mean, on defense, you need to be spread out because if you're all holding that one angle, they're just going to come behind you and pick you all off.
No, that's exactly it. Now, the Pioneers could be deadly on defense. We haven't seen them on this map with defense. This is the first time. And the Firebirds don't know their defense strategies. So, but I like the Firebirds comp. Posy Guy going out there, pulling out that Cali. Do you regret your words saying that Cali's bad?
See, personally, I just can't play Cali.
But Posy Guy can.
Posy Guy is an absolute madman
is
with him.
mad. Thermometer pulling out Blitz. Blue Phoenix going Zofia, Papa Plant's going Ace, and Ice Helix going Lion. Whereas the Pioneers going Mozzie, Mute, Goyo, Maestro, and Smoke. That's a solid defense comp.
I agree.
That is a solid comp. Pioneers have been really, really good with their comps. It's the execution that every once in a while they'll run into an issue, which honestly is the first step. Knowing that it's just on you and not the operators you pick, that's the good thing.
Yeah. There it is.
Motion
here it is.
They get it. They get
There's
it.
one.
There's one.
Thermometer.
There's two. Oh my gosh.
Thermometer's
Double
going
kill.
nuts.
As Blitz.
He's been talking about this all
Here we go.
day.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Get three. Oh, can they get the four? Can they
He
get
sees
four?
it.
Oh, I wanted. I wanted a 4K by Blitz.
Wow. Was that
Plus
fast?
guy coming in, stealing that 4K.
Wow. Wow. That was just.
That was like a
bam.
That was like
A SWAT raid.
a strike of lightning.
They-
Like a blitz. That was like a blitz in football.
Yeah.
Pushing in, just going full aggression. And that's how it works.
And that gets us.
And he's going blitz again.
6-1.
We are in match point.
Firebirds up here.
If the Firebirds win this round, map 2 goes to the Firebirds and they win the game. Pioneers could still pull this off. Pioneers have been really, really good. That last round, the blitz caught them fully off guard, I think.
Yeah.
But I think some of these holds are good.
Oh, we got a switch.
So Saucy Monkey originally choosing Castle, but changing to Maestro.
That's
And
another good push.
Thermometer going from Blitz to Amaru. I think Thermometer just wanted to add, just another operator.
I think Thermometer was like, I'm going to push with Blitz. I want you to know that I can push with another character.
I want to make sure you never know what's going to happen. And
He's like, I want you guys scared of us.
Amaru
Be
is
scared.
Exactly. Amaru, I like to say this. Amaru is Blitz without the shield. Because Amaru having that grappling hook to instantly,
Just
or not
go in.
instantly, but very, very quickly breaking through a window and using that LMG to just mop up anybody, catching everybody off guard. I think that's what Thermometer's going to see.
But here's the thing is that she's very loud.
She's very
so they
loud.
might be able to catch something here.
And they're on first floor.
Might be. Yeah,
So that's not going to work out for them. I think Thermometer's going to regret that. But also,
I don't think so. I think he'll go top floor and get some picks going straight down. Because
yeah, I mean, the LMG is still a really good choice.
Correct.
Like, utility is not the defining factor. A lot of times people will choose, like Warden. A lot of people will choose Warden solely for that primary weapon.
Yes.
So I think that might have been what Thermometer is doing, but also trying to attempt to, if they are playing second floor, because they didn't know the location. So I think this is going to be really interesting
we
to
go.
see.
Let's see what
We're going to
happens
see a Thermometer push. Going to.
oh, he's got the grapple. Oh, he knows.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh, Frostbat! No! They knew
Wow. They knew it was coming.
No!
They were like, Carroll
so
was
sad.
like,
we hyped up. We were hyping up Amaru, and that was just didn't
Yeah.
work out.
Well, Carroll knew. Carroll saw it. They're like, we need to put.
They didn't know they had Amaru. That sixth pick, they
Oh.
don't get to see.
Oh.
They thought he was gonna run a blitz. But Pause Guy pushing in those Frostbats might be the bane of Firebirds' existence. Missing the melee.
Pause guy just not getting
Papa
that.
Plot's getting a pick on It's Silent. Now they know the location. That mute jammer, though, causing a little bit of issues in the Firebirds' initial push because they can't blow open that wall. But Icelix pushing from Library. It is now a 3v4 double kill.
3v3,
Papa Plot's getting a
2v3
double
now.
pick. 2v3.
Goody's just
We have
sitting
that
here like, we
softball.
are not going down. We want more of these Firebirds.
Icelix using that lion drone once just to make sure if anybody's
Goody's
there.
got a little
Not
hole right
aware
there.
that there's
Goody's
someone
got a
behind
hole.
them. Now I think they know. That location was given to them by that
Oh, they know he's
fire.
in there.
But they're getting that's
2v2.
Ice
Ice Helix.
Papa Plants going up against Saucy Monkey and Lion Poppy. And honestly, I'm confident in this. There's so many times that the Firebirds are at this point and we pull it off 2v1 and then 2v0. And I'm confident it all depends on how Saucy Monkey and Lion Poppy hold it. Lion Poppy having not used a single smoke grenade in the process. So that's gonna be really bad for the Firebirds. Being able to just completely deny any sort of entry from the Firebirds and causing damage in them.
Ooh!
And unfortunately,
Saucy
Ice Helix
gets
getting
iced.
picked. It is now Papa Plonsk. What will happen?
Oh.
And the Pioneers pull it off. I told you. I told you the
spread out
Pioneers are going to figure it out. And
This might be it. They don't want to go home.
no, they
losing.
don't.
They want
No.
game 3. They're fighting for it.
And
right
ultimately,
now. I
like
that.
the fact that they've won 2 rounds is an achievement in itself, because it has shown that they have the ability to overpower the Firebirds.
I agree.
So
I agree.
Carroll's not going home empty-handed, regardless of the outcome tonight. They know that they have the potential. They just have to become a little bit more consistent with it. Consistent with holding some of these angles. Though. Monty thermometer going Montaigne. Montaigne being French for mountain, and ultimately that's what it is. Thermometer playing Montaigne having a full body shield, just being able to walk in and not being able to take any sort of damage whatsoever from the front until, obviously grenade or smoke grenade. That being said, though, Lion Poppy is probably the best counter to Monty. Well, Goyo a little bit.
Yeah.
But the key to playing Monty effectively is playing together as a team.
Yeah. And I think that Thermometer here is just like, I'm tired. Our team's tired. We're exhausted. We had a long 3-hour match.
Yeah.
He's
They
like-
are tired. And the fact that they won 2 matches in one day is just an accomplishment many people can't say.
So-
What about you, though, in Rocket League?
Yeah. I mean, 50-minute games. I mean, you never know. You never know.
I
what-
wish this was 15-minute games. I'd be talking a lot less.
I mean, it's intense. Rocket League is intense.
So, I'm going to tell you this, because I completely forgot about this. So, first of all, Thermometer's played 8 different operators this round. Or this map. And Thermometer had a Valorant match earlier today. Wow. So he's played Valorant. He's played probably what, an hour and a half of Valorant?
Hour and a half.
Certain
of
amount of time.
Siege.
3.5, probably about an hour and a half to 2 hours of Siege, and playing another game of Siege. Somebody stop Thermometer. This man knows how to play every game. I want to see him on Rocket League now at this point.
He's grand champ in Rocket League.
Wow.
He's up there.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's like completely different. So one Valorant map was 18-16, so they went into those very late rounds in that Valorant match. So
If you don't know Valorant, they take some time.
they take a lot of time. It is longer than this game, I think. So he's also really good at League.
Ooh,
honestly,
and there's a
I
pick
agree.
by Blue Phoenix.
There's nothing Thermometer can't do. But ultimately, this push really, really good for the Firebirds, attacking from different angles. Thermometer holding
I like
that
what
deep
Blue
use.
Phoenix has got going on here. Upside down, wants some more. Looks like he's gonna pull off there actually.
Thermometer pushing in as Monty. Now that Goyo's gone, Lion Poppy playing Smoke is the only counter. And he's playing it as Recon, though. Oh,
There's a pick.
Ice Hill's getting the pick on Lion Poppy. Now Montaigne
They're pushing into
is just
sight.
so
There's
safe.
another
pick on the Firebird. There's the pick. Can he get the kill?
And that
Firebirds.
is a Firebird win, baby.
That is a Firebird win. 2 wins in one day. Great game against the Pioneers, though. That was beautiful to see. 7-2 in map 2. Firebirds taken home.
See,
Wow.
In Rocket League, when you 7-1 someone, you call that a Brazil. So the Firebirds picked up the Brazil in the first game.
Wow. That's. I'm not gonna steal that though. That's fine. That's
You can
now. Ice
steal
Hill
it.
is going 11-2. That map.
Wow.
11 kills and 2 deaths, 3 assists as well. That was beautiful to see. This has been an amazing day of Rainbow Six Siege. Having 1 win against Rio Grande and 1 win against Pioneers. Great to see. But we are going to take a quick break before our post-game interview, so stay tuned for that. It is going to be Quizby, our team captain for Rainbow Six Siege, and she popped
Sweet.
off all day today.
Yeah, she had a wonderful
She
game
had a
today.
wonderful match. So we will be back with that interview. See you very soon. We are back after an insane night of Rainbow Six Siege with our post-game interviewing the legendary team captain of Carthage Firebirds Rainbow Six Siege, Quizby. How's it going, Quizby?
Whoa. Like,
What are your thoughts right now?
What is going through your mind?
I can't believe we won the Rio Grande game.
I can't believe it either.
They were insane.
Yeah, I've been trying to describe just the caliber of just play style from both teams in that match, and I really, really hope we have some way that some viewers can watch that again.
Like, that was like next level. Like, Caboose and their whole team was just so coordinated, and it just was like a shock.
Oh yeah.
And like we just weren't ready for that level of like coordination, especially on Villa. Like that was crazy.
Well, and the fact that you guys went 3.5 hours playing that one team, and then immediately going into this Carroll game.
Yeah.
So that's like what, 5.5 hours of straight siege? That is insane.
Right.
How are you guys not tired?
I think we're all really, really tired. I think
told you.
We're just glad like the
I
Rio
was trying
game.
to defend you guys and say like, oh yeah, they got a little bit more push and stuff like that.
Oh.
So what was going through your team's mind after you guys lost that one game against Rio Grande?
With the Villa map, I think they were so quick to pick that map. We kind of figured they had some really like sneaky stuff going on with that map. So we kind of just took it with a grain of salt, like, okay, yeah, we lost Villa. It's not that big of a deal. We're just going to come back twice as hard. We know they're going to really play that vertical on the last map. And we were just, I think, more prepared for it.
That's good.
Now, I'm kind of glad we didn't go to map 3 because, as we can see, map 3 for the Carroll game was Villa. So we would have got a little bit nervous there. We're like, okay, what happens if we go?
We were shaking.
We were shaking. But also, like, thermometer. Like,
Yeah.
In your words, how do you describe him? If you could describe him with
Wow.
one word. Just wow?
Wow.
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 Yeah, like that's how I think. Like, there's no way to describe it, cause like I've been playing Rainbow Six for like a year, and I've like always watched my friends to like super high level. You never see shield ops, and then all of a sudden they whip out a shield op against Rio Grande and this team, and people don't know how to counter it because no one plays it anymore.
Yeah.
So when he whips out the shield to them, like they're just like, what the heck?
Well, and the fact that we can see Carroll likely target banning that clash, and then Thermometer's like, yeah, you're gonna regret that, and picks several other operators.
Yeah.
We are getting word that Thermometer picks 8 different operators in that one map alone.
Sounds like Thermometer.
So that was just beautiful to see. But every single Firebird being able to pick up momentum if one of the other players was picked off, and it was just beautiful to see. Going into next week, well, next week is our spring break, so we are off next week. But going into the future games, is there something you guys want to work on? Is there something that you were?
You could still talk about like spring break. And
you can talk about spring break.
What are you
going
guys
into
do over spring break to stay like coordinated, to stay like on your feet for the week after spring break?
Right. So
That's a better question.
So the new season of Siege drops over spring break. We think it's like the Monday or Tuesday. Some of the players are going out of town, but that weekend we're all gonna hop on and start rolling with ranked and get placed for Demon Vale, so we have time to not have to like rush to get placed and everyone plays, so we can all play together. I think it'll just be playing together, getting used to having. I'm sure Thorn will be available very soon with the release of Azami, so we'll see how Thorn is. She's a really toxic character with the barbed wire and her little explodey things. So I'm not sure how she's going to change the meta of how the NECC runs. And I think that's kind of